So we are just going. Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did.
I scared him.
Yeah, concentrating on the road.
Sorry, I'm just trying to create an atmosphere here for my guys. Anyways, so we're just headed up to Seniors for a swim workout. Actually, Shane, what do we have in store?
What do we have in store? So, yep, you just said we're going to Seniors. Yeah, so we're doing our weekly swim. We're slowly getting back into full volume for the games. So today's session is just relatively easy. We're going to do some 150 repeats, rest a little bit, do 100 repeats, rest a little bit, and then we'll finish up with some 50s. That could be subject to change. I know we're in for some clouds shortly, so we want to be mindful of that. But yeah, that's all I have.
When he means mindful, he knows how much I don't enjoy swimming in freezing cold water. So yeah, we want to try and make sure that we utilize this sun right now. But yeah, alrighty, well, we'll see you in the water, and I hope
See in the water? I'm not sure. See them in the water.
Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. So enjoy the little video.
I've been waiting for the chance to prove myself.
Right, we're at Senior's house, guys, so we're going to start our swim workout. So what's going to consist of is swimming out there and back, coming back this way, doing some wall balls underneath the birdhouse, as you can see over there. And then we just discussed, we're just trying to play with the rig movement, simulating the workout they did many moons ago at the CrossFit games in the pool. And we're going to look at doing burpee chest to bars. So you'll see the B-roll shortly, or the footage shortly, which will look awesome. Swim, wall balls, burpee chest to bars, a couple of rounds of that bad boy. For more information, you got to follow our program, so I can't share that with you, but thanks for the support.
It's the return of the underachievers. We try to tell you, but you wouldn't believe us. Been killing since your boy is a fetus. I'm like, damn, you just no more readers. Cussing out my piss on the phone. Tell them he ain't welcome back in my home. How it feel when you're out on your own. That Obi-Wan, attack of the clones. And all of my life I've been fighting people. You afraid of the dark, I invite the evil. All these white girls around me, I feel like CEO. Back when MJ was flying just like an eagle. Met this pretty black girl down in Mississippi. Told her I'll be her Bobby, she'll be my Whitney. Yeah, I see it, I do it, I prophesize. Why can't they be have Obama's mind? Hold up.
Hey everyone, so today we decided that we were going to do a mini triathlon. The idea came from Paxton actually, because so during the quarantine period, or when COVID hit, Paxton was actually registered into doing a triathlon, weren't you? And so we were chatting and, you know, having a swim one day, and she mentioned that it got cancelled because of COVID. And so what I thought, like, why not do it together, you know, when the games was over. And so finally the CrossFit, well, stage 1 is actually over, but it is still, it's getting a little cooler. So we thought we'd decide to this weekend do a little mini triathlon so that Pax didn't actually have to miss out on that. And I am 100% impressed. She crushed the swim. She did amazing on the bike as well. Are you kind of surprised about the bike leg, or like, how did you really feel about that?
I felt pretty good.
You felt really good? You looked really good too. And then the run, man, that finish, that was epic. She had a sprint finish to the end and was able to crush the triathlon. And What was your favorite part of the whole triathlon?
Probably the bike.
The bike. And we even had hills to ride up as well, didn't we? And there'd be a moment there where you'd stop pedaling and I'd freak out because I was like, oh no, we gotta keep going, keep pedaling, Pax. So yeah, so that's what we were doing earlier. And you know, I'd love to hear about anything that you guys have done that's been similar, you know, due to COVID and canceling, or, you know, just changing up your plans. Comment below so that we can hear about your little fitness adventures as well.
So guys, that was probably our last swim session before we head over to California. Possibly the last one we do this year. In fact, now that it's cooling down and maybe we don't see it at the games. But either way, the guys are very primed, ready to go. But we're gonna wrap it up here. We'll see you guys at home with a bit of a Q&A.
All right, hey guys, so we got some questions from you guys, so we wanted to answer a few. We picked out the ones that are predominantly asked the most. So the first one, Shane, is how do we follow your program?
Well, firstly, I don't have a program to follow. But,
yes, you do.
But we provide a program for athletes like Tia. So we've got 2 programs available for other people to do, which I have a lot involved with. We've got a compete program and a fitness program. What was the question again?
Yeah, how do we follow your program?
Oh, right. So what we'll do, we will add
the links.
The links, yeah, that's
in the bio.
Okay, I got this one.
Sorry.
Links in the bio down below. But essentially what it is, we got 2 offered, compete and a fitness program. The fitness program is more tailored for those that just want a good steady state flow in a workout, have minimal equipment, but they want to be still involved in what we provide, which we are fortunate of and appreciate. The other one, the main one, is our compete program, and that's what Tia does. And essentially that can vary from 3 to 5 hours worth of work. We do have optional pieces in there for you guys to factor in if you want to do that or not. But again, it's ultimately what Tia does and what elite athletes do.
And I feel like there's been a number of questions that have said, you know, if I am a masters athlete or if I am an athlete that's trying to qualify for the games, but I need to obviously qualify through the open. So it is essentially what I'm doing. So if it is open time, I am training for the open myself, which means that you will be doing the same stuff that I'm doing in order to prepare myself. And so I think that it not only provides a wide variety of movements and really actually taps into a lot of different things, but it's also very, very good for people that are trying to take it to that next level. So yeah, I think it's very suitable.
Maybe one thing to add as well, real quickly, before we move to the next question. We generally stipulate 3 options as well: level 3, level 2, level 1 in a lot of our workouts. So level 3, exactly what Tia would do. Level 2 would be an in-between athlete, a fringe athlete, what wants to progress and push the boundaries, but not yet at that level 3 point. And then we have a level 1, which is more of an intermediate to beginner level athlete. So some workouts you may find yourself doing level 2 or level 3, but more than likely you'll just find your groove or your niche within the first 2 weeks anyway, or first week of training. Okay, question number 2. What does the off-season look like?
Well, I'm glad you are, Shane. But, you know, for me right now, I'm solely focused on where we are within the season, and that is purely training for stage 2 of the CrossFit Games. And so for me, it's number 1 priority to getting extra fit, extra strong, and making sure that I'm ready for the CrossFit Games. But when we have actually spoken a little bit about the off season, you know, and just brainstormed ideas. So honestly, comment below if you have any recommendations, or, you know, you've done something and you think that it would be really great for Shane and I to do in our off season. But we would love to go and travel a little bit more around the US. Obviously, you know, we want to be very conscious of COVID and everything like that. So taking more road trips than normal would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so if you've got any suggestions or want to hang out, comment below. We'll monitor them. We would love to hear them. We want to see more of the states, so I guess no better person to ask than the locals. Next question.
All right, next question was, what does So what does training volume look like when you're comparing it from stage 1 to versus stage 2 for the CrossFit Games?
Okay. So stage 1, because we knew we were limited to within 4 walls, similar to the open, we thought it'd be a glorified or an advanced open style, or more like a master's online competition. So factoring in those styles of workouts were very considered in our day-to-day programming as well. Now that we're in stage 2 process, a lot more activities outdoor. If there was a big difference, there'd be a lot more activities done outside the gym. So we will find ourselves doing most of our morning pieces would be sort of aerobic or outdoor, odd objects, playing around with them, swimming, running, hiking, bike riding, you name it, outdoors. We're trying to keep it quite varied in that way. But in the gym, since these guys are coming off a pretty strong finish within stage 1, it's more about just sharpening and working on those transitions and movements, working on higher complex movements in the gymnastic space, honing in on our weightlifting skills. So I hope that answers it. Time frame wise, I would say that we're probably added about 15 to 20% more training or more volume, given that this is probably going to span over a multiple day event at the ranch. So hope that answers it. But yeah.
And then the last question.
Do we want last question? We'll give them the last question. Number 4.
Last question was actually about my Noble trainers. So these. So a number of people have actually been asking, where you can get them and stuff. You can actually get them on the Noble site. And I've been thinking this for a long time now, ever since they came out. And what I want to do is I'm going to randomly pick a handful of people that have actually purchased these Noble trainers, and I'm going to invite them to come and do a training session along with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
we didn't talk about this, so this is fantastic.
It's just been something
We've all just heard it for the first time.
It's just something that I've been thinking about, and I would really love to connect with people. So it's going to give them at least 3 weeks to be able to purchase if they need to. So after the CrossFit Games, I'm going to go to Noble, ask for a list of people that have actually purchased the trainer, and then I will be reaching out to them.
Maybe just if they add in their stories and something and tag us in it.
Yeah, true. But I want to make sure that it's just like, legitimate.
You don't steal your mum's shoes and throw them on and then put them in the gram, and then Shane's a sucker for it and he goes, oh.
That's a good idea.
Get this guy. Get Tony. Tony's good. But you will train here with us, I guess, now, and we'll be more than likely in the Mayhem facility, or we could come to your place.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Another thing we probably should have spoken about. Some things we don't know if we can commit, but we're going to do what we can. Guys, thank you for tuning in. All these ideas.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe, do all the good stuff, and see you in the next one.